The technology behind the humble office printer could be saving lives in the future. The Herald Sun says Melbourne surgeons could be printing body parts for patients within a couple of years. A 3D printer is being used in St Vincent's Hospital. It works by gradually layering materials to create objects. It's hoped researchers will be able to manufacture skin, arteries and even organs from a patient's own cells. Professor Gordon Wallace is from the University of Wollongong, which is working with St Vincent's on this. Good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here to explain it, because although I kind of did, it still seems way above the average person's head, Gordon. So is it basically using human cells, like the ink, in a paper printer?
Yes, it is, and it's pretty simple, really. It really is using conventional printing technologies that have been modified, of course, to enable us to print very delicate biological molecules or biological entities like living cells. But when we first started with this, we actually did just go and buy inkjet printers from Officeworks to get us going.
Really?
Yeah, that was in our early experiments some years ago. We would replace the ink in a conventional inkjet printer with some of the biopolymers or some of the materials we were interested in printing in order to build conduits for tissue regeneration.
So how long does it take to print something? Is it a slow process?
No, it's just for something of these sort of dimensions, it's only a matter of hours or even less, depending on the resolution that's required. So it's a fairly rapid process.
And what has been the most successful body parts that you've been able to print? So we've talked about everything. We've got skin, arteries, organs. What have you found the most successful?
So all of those very complex parts are what we're aspiring to do with St Vincent's Hospital. What we've been looking at so far is printing just structural components that can facilitate tissue repair or tissue regeneration. So we're looking, for example, at building conduits that we've been implanting into animals to facilitate nerve repair. And that's, as I say, they're fairly structural components. What we aspire to is printing these very functional components with living cells distributed through them, with special biological molecules also distributed through them, so as we can perform much more complex functions.
Just super fast, could this be the end of organ transplants?
That's the promise is there, and I think that we have the right team as well as the capabilities and the knowledge together. This is what's exciting about this, in place right at St Vincent's Hospital with the clinicians. So if we can do it, we can do it quickly in that sort of environment.
Well, you know what? We often, I don't think, in our society hail the correct heroes. So Professor Gordon Wallace, to you and all of your team that are doing this, you are amazing. I'm absolutely blown away. All the best. We'll stay in touch and see how it goes.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for explaining it this morning.